Hi, thank you for your interest in Hkust BBA in Global Business. I'm Koon from the Global Business Program, or Gbas for short. In this video, I will briefly talk about three things that concerns the Gbas program. First, I will give you an overview of what the Gbas program is. Second, I'll explain to you why you should consider applying to Gbas. And third, I will briefly describe the application process for the Gbas program. Gbas is one of the BBA programs in the School of Business and Management. It is a highly sought-after program for capable and highly motivated students to develop a global perspective and sound critical thinking skills. This program started in 2001, and as of today, we have more than 600 Gbas alumni. The Gbas program attracts very diverse students from different cities and with different interests and background. The size of each Gbas cohort is around 55 students, and we currently have about 200 Gbas students across different years of study. Before presenting the structure of the Gbas major, let me first share an overview of the curriculum for business students in Hkust. Students typically follow a 4-year curriculum. To ensure a well-rounded education, students can take courses in various common core areas such as humanities, science and technology, art, and healthy lifestyle over their 4 years. Students also have certain amounts of free electives to take courses of their interest. All business students will spend the first 2 years taking business core subjects to build up their foundational understanding of various business functions. Some of these courses include Principles of Accounting, Financial Management, Operational Management, and Marketing Management. From year 2, students who would start taking courses to fulfill their major or minor requirement. Here you see the set of courses that are offered to students who are pursuing the Gbas major. Some of these courses are required, while others are optional. For more information about the courses, refer to the Gbas website. For the next few minutes, I would like to showcase the 3 areas of focus that are the highlights of the Gbas major. The first area of focus is global exposure. Companies today cannot solely rely on their local markets, but they have to treat the world as their stage. The business environment that companies operate in is also highly globalized and interconnected, where events in one city could affect business and operations in other cities and countries. As the program name indicates, Gbas aims to help students develop a global mindset and the ability to work in a globalized setting that is critical in today's business environment. We achieve this in a few ways. Gbas provides a number of global-centric courses and activities to give students the opportunity to gain insights about the international business environment. For example, we have a regular global business forum where industry experts will share their knowledge and views about the current global affairs with Gbas students. Our students also participate in international conferences to gain greater exposure. Gbas students can go up to 2 international exchanges during their course of study in Hkust. Students can choose to do their exchange studies in more than 130 partner universities across the globe. Not only does this give them opportunities to have a taste of living and studying overseas, it also allows students to start building their international networks of friends. Gbas also organize international study trips, where students can visit foreign companies and business schools to gain a better understanding and appreciation of the global environment and culture. We are planning more such exciting overseas study trips as we speak. The second area of focus in the Gbas major is critical analysis. Today's business environment is not only globalized but also highly dynamic. Companies face new issues and challenges daily, and today's solution may not work for tomorrow's problems. As such, students must develop their critical thinking skills, be able to analyze problems and situations in depth, and generate ideas and solutions to tackle new problems that they face. Gbas prepares students in these areas through a number of courses that use business cases as the method of learning. Through this approach, students develop their business analysis and problem-solving skills, as one needs to communicate new ideas and solutions to other stakeholders. The case-based course also helps students to develop their communication and presentation skills, which are important in the business world. Last but not least, the third area of focus in Gbas major is experiential learning and application. While having the right knowledge is useful, what is also critical is the ability to apply the knowledge in diverse contexts. Hence, Gbas emphasizes on giving students the opportunity to apply in-class knowledge in real-world settings, often under faculty supervision. For example, Gbas students are required to work on public service projects, where they not only contribute to the operations of NGOs, but at the same time develop a sense of social responsibility. Our students have worked with organizations such as Habitat for Humanity, SPCA, and UNICEF for the public service projects. Gbas students also have to undertake a capstone project in their final year, where they work closely with corporations and organizations to apply the knowledge that they accumulate over the course of their studies in HKUST. Some of the clients that Gbas students have worked for include the Hong Kong Jockey Cup, LinkedIn, and Lego. There are some other programs that also offer global exposure or exponential learning. So why should you consider the Global Business Program in HKUST? Let me share with you some areas that set our Gbas program apart. When choosing an undergraduate program, I'm sure academic quality is one of your top concerns. You want to learn from professors who have rich industry experience, who can impart their knowledge and insights to you effectively, who can inspire you and broaden your horizon. In all these regards, our Gbas program is second to none. Here you see the professors who teach some of the Gbas courses that I showed earlier in this video. As you can see, these professors have rich industry experience. A number of them also teach in our MBA and executive programs. Moreover, some of them have won teaching awards in the business school as well as at the university level, clearly demonstrating their excellent teaching ability. Hence, by joining our Gbas program, you will get to learn from highly rated professors who are both experienced in the boardroom and inspiring in the classroom. As seen from the students' feedback from the Gbas courses, you can be assured to receive a high-quality learning experience that is expected from a top-ranked business school. Apart from academic quality, I'm sure you are also concerned about the career prospect that the program offers. Maybe you have a specific career in mind, or maybe you are still unsure at this time what you want to do as a career. The good news is this: our Gbas program provides you with diverse career opportunities and paths to choose from. Our Gbas graduates find employment in various sectors and industries. Many of our Gbas students would join top finance institutions and consulting firms. A number of Gbas students also work in technology or consumer-related sectors. Some students also choose to join utility companies, logistics sectors, as well as government agencies. We also have Gbas graduates who choose rather uncommon career paths, such as starting a tech company, joining international NGOs, and even pursuing a PhD immediately after graduating from the Gbas program. Hence, regardless of whether you have a specific career in mind or you would like to explore what career to pursue later, our Gbas program would open doors for you upon your graduation. University is not just about studying and careers. You may also be interested in other things that can enrich your undergraduate experience. Here, I would like to share with you some of the outside class activities that Gbas students get to participate in. Because of the case-based learning method in some of our courses, Gbas students are well trained in case analysis, and many have represented HKUST in both local and international case competitions. These competitions not only allow Gbas students to push their case analysis skills to the next level, but also allow them to make new friends from all over the world. Many students find participating in case competition to be an invaluable experience during their undergraduate studies. Many Gbas students also have the opportunity to do local and international internships in different companies and industries. These internships not only strengthen students' CV upon graduation, but more importantly, they expose students to different types of industry and business functions, helping them to explore the types of career to pursue. An important aspect of the Gbas experience is the Gbas community. We have regular events that help students within a cohort to strengthen their bonds. There are also activities that help our students to get to know their Gbas seniors and alumni. For example, Gbas alumni are active in mentoring current Gbas students, and many of them also give sharing sessions and workshops to the current cohorts. Hence, even when you graduate from a Gbas program, you will never leave the Gbas family. Ultimately, what we hope to achieve in the Gbas program is to develop students who do things with passion and compassion. As you can see from what the Gbas program entails and the experiences that it provides, not only do we challenge Gbas students to do their best in whatever situation that they are in, we also want them to develop a wholesome character and look out for their peers and contribute to the society. Now that you know what Gbas is about and why you should consider Gbas, you may want to know how you can get into the Gbas program. In this part of the video, I will talk about the Gbas admission process. There are two main ways in which you can enroll into the Gbas major. The first is to apply for the BBA in Global Business in HKUST. The main selection criteria that we look at are your college entrance exams results and your performance in the Gbas interviews. This is an ideal route if you are sure that Gbas is for you and you achieve strong exam results. The second way is to enroll into our business and management program without any major. You can then choose Gbas during the major selection exercise after year 1 in HKUST. For this route, the main criteria that we look at when you apply for Gbas major is your HKUST course grade and your performance in the Gbas interview. This route is for applicants who want to explore other business disciplines and are determined to obtain good course grades in HKUST. For the rest of this section, I will focus mainly on those who choose the first route and apply to Gbas with their college entrance exam results. Let me first talk about JUPAS applicants who are taking the HKDSE. HKUST Business School uses a formula to calculate your weighted score, where we double count your English and math scores and take the scores of your 4 best subjects, which could be either core or electives. The table on the screen shows the indicative score for JUPAS 2019 for your reference. A good score is typically 48 and above, or an average of 5-star per subject. We conduct interviews before admitting applicants into Gbas. For JUPAS applicants, there will be 2 interviews. The first interview is conducted by the business school and is tentatively scheduled for May 2021. Applicants who select Gbas in Band A or B are eligible to be interviewed. The usual format is group interview on campus. The second interview is by the Gbas program and is scheduled for July 2021. For this interview, we will only invite students with good scores and choose Gbas in Band A. We will also consider the applicant's performance in the first interview. However, if you miss the first interview, a makeup interview could be arranged if you are eligible. For the second interview, the format is usually a combination of group task and individual interview on campus. For non-JUPAS applicants, you can apply to Gbas using your international qualifications, including IB, A-levels, or SAT scores. The screen shows the expected scores for the most common international exams. We also hold 2 interviews for non-Gbas applicants, although the formats differ from those for Gbas applicants. Interviews for non-Gbas are on a rolling basis. Hence, the earlier you apply, the sooner you could be invited for the interviews. Applicants with good predicted or actual entrance exam results will be invited for the first interview, which is expected to start in September 2020. This is an individual video recorded interview via Kira Talent. Do not worry if you're not familiar with Kira Talent. We'll provide more information when we send out the interview invitations. Applicants with good first interview performance will then be invited for the second interview, which will begin from November 2020. This interview will be an individual in-person interview, either on campus or through Zoom. Some students may have their first interview waived. For example, students with exceptional entrance exam scores might be invited to the second live interview directly without undergoing the first interview. The application cycle for non-Gbas admission into Gbas begins in September 2020 and ends in early 2021. As mentioned, because our interviews are on a rolling basis, the earlier you apply, the sooner you could receive our interview invitations and even our offers. For example, offers to successful applicants in the early round, which ends in November 2020, could be made by late December 2020. Just as you are more keen in schools that are interested in you, we are also more keen in applicants that are interested in us. Hence, I would like to encourage you to apply early to Gbas. For Gbas applicants, applying early gives you more opportunities to receive information about our program and outreach activities. For non-Gbas applicants, applying early can help you secure the limited Gbas enrollments, which is important since our offers are made on a rolling basis. In addition, you should engage with Gbas and Hkust by attending activities such as our information sessions, campus visits, and sample classes. You can also follow our Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube accounts to receive the latest information. If you need more information about Gbas or Hkust, feel free to visit our website or contact us. We would love to hear from you and will be happy to answer your questions. Thank you for watching this video. I hope now you have a better understanding of the Gbas program and the application process. I wish you the very best in your exams and look forward to seeing you on our beautiful campus.